guys? So it's 2021, January 1st, and I know I keep saying you need to stop doing this. However, I'm going to pick up something, I guess, or possibly pick up something. I found, you know, I'm on Marketplace all the time looking at stuff, and I'm trying to find a car for my little brother. I'm trying to find a Wbody or something similar we can work on together. And so, you know, I'm coming across stuff, and I found a really nice, clean 96 Grand Prix, which is something I've been looking for a while, just because it's more like a unicorn of the first gen Wbody. You know, it's Wbody 2, and it's really easy to do a 3-point E swap to it. It's basically a plug and play kind of swap. It's really easy. You don't got to repin nothing. So I'm looking around, and the car's not a bad price. However, that's not what I'm getting. I'm actually looking at another one for myself, and it's about 3 hours away in Virginia, and I'm gonna go check it out and see if it's worth picking up. What's going on? It's January 2nd, 2021, new year, and I got a new car sitting there. This is a 05 Com G, and over here I have an 04 Chevy Impala SS. Now this car I was supposed to announce before the new year, but I never got around to it. So this car was my last purchase of 2020, and this is my first purchase of 2021. This car is a 04 Super Sport. It's the first year that came supercharged. Runs and drives, everything's okay with it so far. Engine got a little problem, but we'll diagnose that later. And this one is an 05 Com G with a bad transmission. No drive, but it has reverse. So it could be a few things. It could be a transmission filter, it could be a bad transmission, who knows. But we'll get into it later. Right now, this car is more, it caught my eye because I have a Com G right there. And as you all may know from Instagram, someone had damaged the front end, and I didn't have the parts at the time, so I threw in the GXP front end. However, the GXP is sitting here all by itself now with no front end and a damaged hood. So the plan is for now is take this front end, the bumper, and not the hood, I'm going to work on a little bit, but the bumper anyway, and throw it back on the Com G so the Com G is back to looking like it's supposed to be. And possibly take either the other Com G wheels or these Com G, I don't know which ones yet, and throw them in the Com G and put the GXP wheels back on the GXP, because the GXP is going to be worked on soon. I just got to get it in the garage and start tearing it apart. However, back to this car. So this car I got super cheap. I got it down in Virginia, next to nothing really. However, it was a nightmare to get here for several reasons. It was like not meant to be or something. I don't know. But I got it here, and here we are. It does run. It runs great. No knock, no ticks, no valve chatter, nothing. So it's very nice car. The only downside to this car, unfortunately, it has a lot of cancer. I thought maybe work on it and put new pieces in there, but you know what? I have really clean shells right now. I have an 05, an 04 that are perfectly clean, no rust at all. They have some cosmetic issues, but nothing crazy, easy fixes. So I'm thinking about doing is pulling out the good stuff, all the Com G unique stuff, the power shifts, the harness, the body control module, all that good stuff, and throw it in my Grand Prix GT, the 05, the blue one I used to run with a few years back. The one I did a top swap to, which you can see the link below in this video. However, that car's sitting, needs a lot of work, so I figure why not use this car to fix two cars. So I could make the 05 GT a Com G with no sunroof, and throw the good stuff inside that car and put it back on the road, since it's already tagged and titled. I gotta wear that kind of stuff. And then the other hand, fix my other Com G and put that one back to stock. looking, and go from there. So but it may change, who knows, because you know how I am. I usually hold on to these things for a while and then change the plans as I go. All depends on what I come across tomorrow. I could come across something else and change the whole layout, who knows. However, I do have, since the transmission is bad, I have I have three power shift transmissions in good shape, and I have all the internals to go inside. New valves, new pressure valve, new solenoids, new valve body gaskets, shift kit, all kind of stuff like that. I'm not doing clutches because I'm not going that deep in it. Honestly, I'm not that far advanced in the transmissions yet. One day I will. Right now I'm not. I don't feel comfortable taking it all apart and messing something that's not broken yet. And so far they all shift fine. I just want to bulletproof it a little bit better before I put it in the car. So that will be the plan for whatever car I work on. I'll put that transmission in that car with the power shifts. I do have another motor sitting around in good shape. I'm going to do a full build on that. I was supposed to do it in Florida last year to this car actually, but with COVID and everything else going on in the rush, and I had to move because of that. I never got around to it, so I just kind of tossed the motor in there temporarily and threw in some parts on it and kind of drove it up here. So the plan is maybe the 05, the GT will get that stuff. I don't know yet, or this, or the gold car, the F1 replica, which I also have to get to. I have to pick up the car for that to finish that car anyway. So there's a lot of projects this year, a ton of projects. We got the GXP. We're going to do the transmission. We're just going to put a factory one back in for now. I still have parts on order from LS4 King, which are just mounts and stuff like that to put in the North Star transmission. But I haven't found a North Star transmission yet, because I want to buy a whole car, because I have another project coming down the line that I need a Cadillac to work on. So I'm trying to find a decent Cadillac, early 2000s to mid 2000s, that's in good shape, so I can go ahead and use that for parts as well. I don't like buying just the transmission, and might need something later, who knows. So GXP, 05 Comp G, go get the front end fixed. It's got some other issues we'll work on later down the road, like electrical prompt, but nothing serious right at the moment. Then we have the 03 F1. What else was it? Oh, yes, I'm sorry. The 04 Chevy Impala, which this car isn't going to get souped up. The plan for this car is to restore it, except restore it a way where it will last longer. So, the plan is to take it apart, work on it, swap out all the parts that normally go bad on these cars, like the gaskets and whatnot, and put better ones in there that don't go bad. Go through the transmission, clean it out, and suspension, brake upgrades, just minor stuff. But I'm not going to go and put headers on it, and I'm not doing that kind of stuff this car. It's just going to be a car that's going to run good, have a tune on it, pass emissions, good suspension, good brakes, a safe car, reliable car, and then eventually sell it or give it away. I don't know yet. When it gets to that point, I'll do that, but it'll be a few months out. And then I have the 93 GTP, which I haven't decided what to do with exactly, but it's gonna be something different for W-Body. It's not gonna be a restore on that car. I'm not gonna put a 3.4 back in it. I'm not gonna put the 4T60 in it. I'm gonna do something different. And then I have the McLaren, the 1990 Grand Prix Turbo. Car runs and everything, but it needs an engine build. As you all know, it has issues. It's an old motor. It's factory. It's never been worked on, besides the top end. But it's got the factory head gasket still. It's got the factory timing chain, everything, and it's an old car. It's 30 years old. So that car's gonna get a full engine rebuild, and possibly a 5 or 6 speed swap. I'm not sure yet. I have the transmissions here. I got 2 5-speeds and 1 6-speed, and F40 complete. Shifter linkage, pedal, everything. So it'll get one of those. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. And what else? I got a few cars back there. I'm not gonna really worry about. They're not on the list right now. Things to do. They're just kind of there for whatever. Of course, I have the 89 sitting way back there that was T-boned. That's the car we had built a few years back. I think it's 2016, 15, yeah, 15. We had put a turbo motor in it, but we never got done turbocharging the engine, and then unfortunately I got into an accident. So that car, we're going to drop the gas tanks brand new. It has a 255 fuel pump in it. It's got the Monte Carlo Z34 suspension, the Monte Carlo Z34 brakes, some Grand Prix turbo interior pieces that I can try and save. The front bumper's still good. That's off a Grand Prix turbo. Those are rare. So I'm gonna pull some stuff off it and save what I can, save it, whatever's usable, and then get rid of the car itself, the shell. So that's the plan really for these cars. So I guess you got the 05 ComG just picked up. It's got some cosmetic damage, but nothing crazy. But like I said, it's got cancer, so unfortunately it's not going to be a car I'm going to really repair and title, because it's already some way out. So it'll just be a parts car until I finish stripping it. And then off to the crusher one day. Unless someone uses like a quarter panel or something, I don't know, but we'll see what happens. The Impala though is in good shape. It's rust free. There's no rust in the Impala. It's just needs work. It needs a new interior for sure. The seats are shot. Yeah, it needs a lot of work, but it's nothing too crazy. So I'm not too worried about the Impala. The ComG, you guys saw this one get rebuilt. This one got saved from a salvage yard as well, down in Gainesville, Florida. No rust either. It's a clean car. Needs some minor things done to it, but like leaky sunroof, which I can take and fix that later. But the cracked dashboards, the little plastic goes on the dash here. We're gonna repair that. Get a set of wheels for it. This car I'm not really going to sell. I'm going to keep it probably and just work on it. So I have a V6 anyway, work on. And I got the white one here, the 93. Has some body issues, like back here on the pillar. It's got a lot of Bondo there. You gotta see what that's all about. See how bad that is underneath. Got some rust around the windows. Underneath is clean though, which is a good thing. Rear bumper needs some work. There's a crack there. I gotta find. Well, so I got a bumper right there anyway, so we'll see. Has little wheels to it. The interior is gonna get redone. It's all interior. Other than that, it's a straight car. No accidents, looks like, except for that where it happened that rear. This car, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. And of course the F1, which needs a lot of stuff. Needs all the plastic down here. Haven't really gotten to that yet. Paint the wing, go through the car, paint the bumpers, whatnot, and that's really it. So this is what I have going on for 2021. Hopefully I can get one of these cars done soon. It all depends on financial and time, really. I'm doing it by myself kind of thing, so it's taking longer than I expected. But I should be doing a few other things. I'll announce them later as I go. I don't want to announce things that aren't set in stone, because then things happen and I can't follow through with it. So I got more projects coming. When, I don't know. What they are, I can't tell you yet, but they're coming. So in the meantime, this is what I got. So stay tuned and you'll be able to see these cars get worked on for sure, especially the Chevy, because I need more. Something else is not a Grand Prix. I got too many of these Grand Prix, so the Impala is a refresh. So I gotta get some more vehicles in here that aren't Pontiacs maybe, and go from there. Cutlass Supreme, looking for one of those. An early Regal GS, like a 91 to 94-ish, probably 93 cutoff though. So 93 to 91 Regal GS 2-door. Looking for one of those. The Cutlass Supreme SL in blue. Not convertible. If I come across a convertible, great, but they're usually shot by the time I get to them. So, Chevy Monte Carlo, both generations of W-Bodies, the 96 to 99, and the 2000 and up. I won't mind having one of each. So if I come across one, great. And of course, a new Impala would be nice too. If I come across like a SS, though, I don't want the regular one, the V6. No inches there. So anyway, that's what I got going on. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you like these videos. Follow us on Instagram. I'm very active on there. Facebook. And that's really it. And if you need any help or assistance, you want to suggest a video, or you want me to hit a certain topic or anything, let me know. Hit me up in the messengers, and I will try my best to get that video out for you, or at least help you one-on-one. So thank you for watching.